This is my study at home, and I am going to show you how I synced my machine at home with my Google Drive. So watch. This is my desktop, and I have a folder named Books I Am Reading, and it contains the books that I am currently reading. So let me just show you what they are. And I am going to try and sync this folder with my Google Drive. Before we proceed, let us just quickly revisit my Google Drive. So this is my inbox, and I'm going to check my drive, my Google Drive. And yes, all 4 of the original folders in my Google Drive, Cloud Google Drive, is still here. And let me click on computers. Okay, here AIIAS recording room. That is the PC I use in the recording room here to make these course contents. And if I double click on that, you know that I have also synced advanced statistics folder from that machine. Okay, that is a quick rundown of what we have in our Google Drive. Now let me download, backup, and sync. So of course I use Google to look for it, and then agree and download. Takes only few seconds actually for the installer to be downloaded, and then I just click on it, and then the installation will commence. This will take a few seconds, actually 1 or 2 minutes. You will have to wait patiently. Installation is complete. Close the window. Okay, I think you're quite familiar with this procedure already. The backup and sync is now installed. If you look at the taskbar, you will see the icon, and of course this preferences window pops up. You don't have to do anything. It just pops up once the installation is done. Click on the Get Started button. I log in using my email. And then, okay, just click on the Got It button. Now I am going to pick and choose which folder I want to sync from my laptop hard drive. So I uncheck desktop, I uncheck documents, I uncheck pictures. Instead, I'm going to click on the choose folder. I am now going to look for that folder I showed you earlier. So I click on desktop, and then books I am reading, that folder. So I select that. It takes a few seconds for it to be uploaded to the preference window, and I click on next. Next, I set up my Google Drive. Click on Got It button. Now I am going to choose sync only these folders. Click on the radio button. Now I think I am going to choose Incredible India folder. So once you're done with that, click on the Start button. Once you press the Start button, you just have to wait. You can see that the backup and sync icon is actually rotating. So just wait patiently. So I am just going to wait. Okay, now a window pops up on its own. It is the Windows Explorer that pops up on its own, and you can see that Google Drive is installed. And even after the Windows Explorer with the Google Drive installed, you don't do anything. You keep waiting. So I keep waiting, And then all of a sudden you will see that Incredible India, the folder that is synced with my local hard drive, Google Drive, and the cloud Google Drive pops up. So now you can see that it is done. So remember, until you see your folder that is synced shows up in your Google Drive, your local hard drive, Google Drive, do nothing. You have to wait. And not only that, the folder has to have a green check mark. Take a look at the bottom right hand side corner of the screen. There is a small pop-up window. I'm going to click on the button that says Open Google Drive. So let me do that. And then that will open up my cloud Google Drive and specifically my laptop. Look at that. The folder that I have synchronized, that I have chosen to be synchronized, have successfully uploaded, and it is called Books I Am Reading. Let me double click on that, and yes, all the contents of the ebooks that I am reading have all been uploaded. That's wonderful. I'm going to click on Computers and let's see what happens. Okay, here when I click on Computers, I have a list of all the machines that are synced to my cloud Google Drive. Look at that. M. Swansea's laptop. That is my laptop at home. I've even shown you the picture of it. And let me change the name of this laptop. So I right click on it and then I choose rename and then rename it. You can also give it any name you want. So I'm going to name it as Mrs. Swansea's laptop. And of course the other one is the IMRC recording room PC. This PC is the PC that is in the recording room here, and I use it for all my recording purposes. And I also have another workstation, or I should say another desk where I sit. I have another PC over there. I sit there when I don't have to do recording. But I chose not to showcase the syncing of another PC at my other desk because it would be just a repetition. So instead I chose to showcase the synchronization of my laptop at home. So I basically have 3 workstations. That is the IMRC recording room, my workstation, my actual workstation, and then my library at home. So what I'm trying to say is that if you have multiple workstations just like me, you can choose to sync all 3. That is, for me, the IMRC recording room PC, my workstation PC, and my laptop at home at my library. So I really appreciate Gmail's Google Drive services that is rendered to all of us, and we should all deploy these capabilities.